Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with an old family tradition, Easter bread. This is traditionally made every year for the 4th of July. No, I'm just kidding. For Easter. And it's a really easy recipe. And here we go. We're going to take 1 package of dry active yeast, some sugar in the proverbial not too hot warm water. All right, we're going to just dissolve the yeast, let that sit for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to take my eggs. Those are anise seeds, some lemon zest, and by the way, there's lots of ingredients. Make sure you get the measurements right, so all those will be on the site, of course. All right, some oil, some sugar, some salt, some pure anise extract, some lemon extract. It's that anise flavor that really is the signature flavor of this. So basically, this is like a rich egg bread, a little sweetness, and then, of course, those signature spices. You're going to mix that up. To our yeast mixture, we're going to add some milk and our egg mixture, and then to make it even richer and more delicious, some melted butter. You're going to mix that up, and then we're going to start adding flour. Now this is going to get about 4 cups of flour. So you're going to put in one at a time, and after each addition, you're going to mix it up until it's almost incorporated, and then you're going to add the next one. So we're going to do that until all 4 cups are in. Now this is probably going to take a little more than 4 cups. But you want to save any additional flour for the kneading process because you're going to have to keep putting it on the board. So once I put the 4th cup of flour in, we are going to turn this onto our board, and we're going to knead for about 5 or 6 minutes until we have a very smooth, sticky, elastic dough. So this is sort of similar to, I would say, pizza dough in that you want to keep it pretty sticky, right? You don't want it really dense. So you just wanted enough flour to keep it from sticking on your fingers or the board. So we're just going to use the old traditional kneading method, palm of the hand, keep adding flour when needed, and pretty soon, like I said, about 5 or 6 minutes, you're going to have a pretty smooth elastic dough. Now because this is going to rise for a long time, like the no-knead bread, more gluten will develop, so you don't really have to knead this for a tremendously long time. So right about there is good, okay? And you'll see when I push on it here, it just kind of springs back, bounces back to the touch. That is ready. All right, we're going to oil a large mixing bowl because we're going to let this double in size. So we're going to plop that in, make sure it's coated with oil on both sides. I'm going to put on a towel, and it's not a bad idea if that towel is a little damp. So put that in an oven with the oven light on. That's perfect place to let it rise for 12 hours. Okay, overnight's perfect. When that comes out, standard bread making procedure. We're going to punch down the dough. I'm going to divide it into 4 pieces. This makes 4 small loaves. Now each piece I'm going to cut into 3 pieces because I'm going to braid this, very traditional. You don't have to, you can just form those pieces into a loaf. But here you go, you're going to take the 3 pieces, and I'm not very good at this. I don't really have hair, so I'm not a big braider. But you just kind of do the braid thing. You can rewind that a couple times and watch how I did it. So you're going to braid that up. It doesn't really matter what it looks like too much because watch, we're going to put this on a sheet pan, let that rise for 2 hours, and you'll see as it rises before we bake it, it kind of fixes itself. Once it's risen for 2 hours, we're going to put it in a 350 degree oven for 25 minutes approximately. It's going to get lightly brown. You don't want to overcook it. You don't want the bottom to get dark. So I was going to say about 25 minutes is just about right, 20-25 minutes. Let it cool completely on a rack, and then it's almost ready. I'm going to frost it with some delicious pink icing. I'm going to have that video available also. Very simple to make your own pink icing. And that's Easter bread. Once the icing has set, you can slice it. Unbelievable, very festive, perfect for the Easter holiday. If this is not a tradition in your family, start a tradition. This is so great. The house smells incredible when this bakes. It'll keep a couple days in the plastic like that. And really nice to have around. Very festive. You can put sprinkles on it if you want. Some cultures actually bake Easter eggs right into it, which I think is kind of weird. So anyway, I really hope you give that a try. Easy recipe, delicious recipe. Be sure to go to the website because you want to get all those ingredient amounts right. And as always, happy Easter and enjoy.